Hey, good evening guys, DemonDriver here. For the last 7 years, over 7 years, and 10 years on RC groups, and 30 years in the hobby, but 7 years here on YouTube, I brought you guys RC Airliner scratch builds, my RC Airliner scratch builds, and I have been honored to share them with you. And I want to share with you my biggest RC scratch build yet. And that is two 777-9X and one 8X, 13 feet long. It'll be the longest 777-9X RC airliner in the world. And I've been asked by some really powerful people to build an Emirates 9X, 13 feet long. If I told you who's, you wouldn't believe me. Big people. And their challenge to me is make it 13 feet long, but it's going to be the most scale RC airliner ever built. More scale features, more scale moving parts, two 5-inch EDFs, but it has to be super light. So I'm going to utilize my styrofoam method. It's just going to be amazing. But I'm building. The first one is going to be Arab Emirates. The second one is going to be Lufthansa. One Lufthansa 9X, one Emirates 9X, and a Japan Airlines 8X, which is a little bit same wingspan, same fuselage width of the fuselage, but a slightly shorter fuselage. So yeah, so these are big people. They asked me how many clams do you want to build this, and I quoted them how much it would cost, how long it would take, and they said, nah, let's triple it. What are you nuts? Just let me get it done first. So this is going to be, and I've been asked by hundreds of people, Chris, start another airliner build, please. And I'm like, okay, all right. So I got asked by some pretty powerful people to build an Emirates 777-9X. And that's what is going to be starting in 2018. I'm going to have a 12-part build as I build it, and basically show you how to build your own scale giant 777-9X. And you can build it along with me. It'll be a lot of fun. Each video will probably be 45 minutes to an hour long. I'll try and keep them short. I'll try to keep them right to the point. And yeah, so let's look at the stats. Let's look at the info of this girl. Okay, well, fuselage of the 9X is going to be 13 feet long. Wingspan is going to be 138 inches. Fuselage cross section will be 12.5 inches. She will have 6 3-inch Dubro wheels on each tire. Tires will have, the trucks will have brakes. They'll pivot, they'll do all that fun stuff. Full gear doors, lights, and a lot more that I'm not, that's kind of a surprise until I start putting it in. You're going to love it. Two 5-inch, she's going to have two 5-inch EDFs. Let's see what else. She's going to have metal gear high torque servos. She's going to have air brakes, leading edge slats, a lot of fun stuff, a lot of features on this airplane, movable, foldable winglets that will fold on command. It's going to have everything. It's going to have everything. By request of the customer. By request. They said they want this to have as much as that guy, that amazing, you know that guy who's doing the Manila folder 777? They said they want an RC version of that. I'm like, oh no, are you crazy? Do you know what and they're like, well, here, we're going to give you this. We're going to do this for you. I'm like, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Give me. All right, I'll do it. Yeah. Yeah. So it's going to have a lot of fun stuff. It's going to be a fun plane, a fun build. And like all my builds that I've been doing on this channel for 7 years, you get to come along and watch how I do it. No mystery, no sleight of wrist, nothing up my sleeve, no, it's all going to be right there so you can join in, so you can actually follow along with me and build your own giant 777-9X, but don't sell it to the people, because don't undercut me or I'm going to come after you. I'm just kidding. But it's coming up. Actually, you can see the older 777 outline underneath. This is the 9X, 8X, and then there's the older 777. There's the older elevator, new elevator stabilizer. You can see the longer wingspan of the 9 and 8X compared to the old one. So it's just a massive jet. Take advantage of longer range, lighter construction, greater fuel efficiency. They're taking the technology of the 787 and infusing it into the 777, and like Boeing is doing with the 737, the 7, the 8, the 9, and the 10. They're doing the same thing with the 777 that they're doing with the 73, taking 787 technology and they're adding it into this plane. All right, so let's look at the airlines that are going to be the 8X, the smaller one, is going to be Japan Airlines. That's Colonel Sanders. That guy's dressed up like a Kentucky. Japan Airlines and KFC. Oh yeah, KFC is big in Japan at Christmas. See, in Nihon, the Japanese see Christmas and KFC is like, it's a big Christmas thing in Japan. So Japan Airlines and KFC are one, but I'm building the 8 model, not 8X, will be Japan Airlines. One of the 9Xs will be Lufthansa, like this one right here. It's going to be a real beauty, a really good looking airplane. I've been asked just by the people that are buying the 9X Emirates to do that one decked out with everything. But I might do the same thing with all three. I might make all three super detailed and really, really scale. And I don't know, man. I might do something. I might do it with all three. Definitely. That way, if I ever, God forbid, can't pay my mortgage for a year, I can sell all three, and I'm like, well, I don't have to work for a while. But this is going to be a challenge. You're going to see that in this build, that these planes are going to be a challenge. You got this will be the Japan Airlines 8 model. I think this might be a 9 in this picture, but it'll be an 8. It'll look similar to this. I love the new Japan Airlines livery. It's kind of like a throwback to the older 1970s and 1980s livery, except it doesn't have the stripe down the fuse. Doesn't have the two-tone fuse that used to have in the 70s and 80s when they went to the round crane roundel in about 69, 70 when they switched over. But it's a good paint scheme. It's a good-looking livery. So the 8 model is going to look real good like that. It's going to look good. And then we got Emirates. We got the Emirates here. That looks hot, man. That's a good. I love the United Arab Emirates, Emirates Airlines of Dubai. And there we have the Emirates of the United Arab Emirates 9X with the winglets folded. I love. It is a good looking paint scheme. Yeah, there's the 9X again. It's gonna look good, man. It's gonna be a good looking plane. I hope it comes out. I hope it comes out the way I want it to. And like all my builds here on this channel, they're gonna be mainly for you. I want you to benefit from what happens here. And 13 feet long. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a challenge. And it's going to be a blast. It's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, but I mean, all these builds are for you guys. I'm here to spread RC knowledge. I've been in the hobby over 30 years. I'm 43 years old. I've been doing this since I was a kid. I've been scratch building RC airliners here on YouTube for over 7 years. I've been on RC groups for 10 years, and that's a lot of fun. And the next RC build will be the 777-9X, 8X. And believe it or not, don't tell anybody, but I've already actually started construction. Already started building her. And the first build video will be in the first month of 2018. And then every month there will be one video. One build video until she's done. I'm hoping to have her done by the end of 2018 and flying late 2018, early 2019, and then she's going to be delivered to her customer. You know, I might maiden it here in the States, or I might maiden it overseas. So you never know. You never know. You just don't know. But again, I'm honored to have you guys here, and this is going to be a fun build. This is going to be a lot of fun. And if you have questions during the build, if you have things that you want to know about how it's being built, if in the video you don't see everything, let me know. Ask a question down below, and I'll do my best to answer it, okay? This is DemonDriver, and again, I'm grateful to have you guys here. All right, take care, bye-bye, and coming up soon, the first build video of my 13-foot Boeing 777-9X and 8X, but mainly it's going to be the 9X. I might tie in, as I build the 8X, I might tie some info in from that. All right, this is DemonDriver. God bless and Merry Christmas. Bye-bye. Hey there, RC Airliner fans. What you are looking at here are my hand-drawn, hand-drafted plans to my latest upcoming RC airliner, my new Boeing 777-9X. And get this, how long do you think this thing is going to be? How long? How big of an RC airliner do you guys think this is? Well, this is a tape measure, and there is the end. There is the APU power unit exhaust port, and where does it come in at? 13 feet long. What you see before you Triple 9X. Yes, indeed. She'll have folding winglets, 3-inch Dubro tires, and get a load of the size of this engine nacelle. Look at that. Look at the size of this engine nacelle. It is massive. Absolutely massive. And she will be powered by twin 125 millimeter EDFs like these right here, putting out 12 to 14 pounds of thrust each. 12 to 14 pounds of thrust each, giving her anywhere from 24 to 28 pounds of thrust out of this beast. 13-foot beast right here. And I'm building 3 of them. Not just one, not 2, 3. 2 9Xs and 1 8X. The first one will be an Arab Emirates. Second one will be Lufthansa. Third will be JAL. That will be the 8. Yes, indeed. 13 feet long. Made by white styrofoam, laminated and strengthened with carbon fiber. I'm going to use a fused tube like my older airliners. I'm not doing the solid hollowed out styrofoam. But this is how my 737 MAX 7 started. Right here, this is how all of my dozens and dozens of handmade scratch-built RC airliners and RC aircraft, this is how they all start. Hand-drawn plans by me, and then I build them. I make the hot wire stencils, I make all the parts, and then I put them together. Put the girl together. That's how it's done. There's a guy, Sergey, in Russia, who's building an Emirates 777-300. Beautiful airplane. Absolutely beautiful airplane. Massive. I don't know if it's this big, but it's massive. When this is done, this will be the biggest 777 yet built. It'll be the biggest 9X definitely built. I think Sergey's is, 12 and a half feet long, I think. But his, oh my God, his Emirates 9X is just beautiful. It's a beauty, and I hope this is just as nice. I really do. But here's the thing: when the people that want me to build this, I don't want to get too deep into what I don't want to give away too much because I'm probably not allowed to. But they told me they want this to be the most scale RC airliner ever built. More moving parts, more scale parts than any other RC airliner yet built by man. And this one will have it. I'm not going to go through the list because it's too damn long. But when it's done, this thing is just going to be an eye-stopper, showstopper. But you know what? Look, if it flies, I'm happy. I hope the people that are getting it are happy. That's what I mean, at the end of the day, that's what matters. I've already started building the 999X, working on our giant engine nacelles. This is DemonDriver. Take it easy. I'm telling you, scratch building, it just puts you in the Christmas spirit. I'm telling you, man, it really does.